Welcome everybody to another video. My name is MrGrifs, and in this video we're going to be VOD reviewing CartoonPaul and rRelying, who got first place in the console battles tournament. For those of you guys who didn't know, O-Center hosted this console battles tournament with a bunch of top tier console pros and content creators. He's going to be hosting them every single week, so look forward to that. It was a duo tournament, and CartoonPaul and rRelying ended up having some clutch plays to pull out the victory over an insane amount of really good players. Before we get into it, make sure you guys follow all my socials down in the description. I stream every single day on Twitch, so follow me at MrGrifs_. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like and comment down below if you have any questions about Fortnite or the competitive side of Fortnite. I'll be answering every single comment down there. And yeah, let's get into the VOD. So in this video, we're going to be reviewing two games where Cartoon and rRelying got second and first place. And to start out here, Cartoon and rRelying have craggy cliffs completely uncontested, which is huge for any competitive game mode. Having a drop uncontested means they have the maximum time possible to get loot, get full max on mats, and get the best positioning possible so that they have the best chance to get Storm Surge tags. CartoonPaul has been landing craggy cliffs ever since it came out. He landed here for Duo FNCS and Trio FNCS. He knows the ins and outs of the spot, so nobody really wants to contest them at craggy because they'll usually end up throwing their games. So if you guys want to do well in comp, it's really important that you try and alpha up a spot or just learn everything you can possible of the drop spot. So as you can see, Cartoon and rRelying both leave craggy with an insanely stacked loadout. Cartoon and both rRelying have shockwaves, which is huge for rotations, and they also are able to use these rifts outside of craggy to go rotate to a really good position in zone. So what Cartoon really likes to do is land somewhere on Stark or somewhere on one of the edge mountains of Stark and look for Storm Surge tags that way. That's what he did throughout the entirety of Trio FNCS, and this is no different.
I'm looking risky over here, okay? Like we need tags for sure.
Right there.
Right there? Where? Oh yeah, I see that.
Got 324 tags.
Nice. Go. Yeah, they're coming out, getting. Hit 175.
Nice.
Alright, we can start going left. I think we have a decent amount of it.
In the mid game, it's always really important to constantly be looking for tags. Even if you think you're comfortable on Storm Surge tags, it's always really good to look for tags, especially if you're uncontested off spawn. So either way, Cartoon and rRelying have a large amount of rotation in terms of shockwaves and bouncers, so they know they can use those to their advantage in terms of rotating through this mid game. Since Cartoon and rRelying both know they have a lot of rotational equipment, they're sort of able to play more edge than they would be able to if they didn't have as much rotations. This sort of gives them the freedom to sit edge and not really worry about whether they pull the next zone or not, because they know they can use a shockwave bouncer or a crash pad in order to get into next zone. One thing that's really frequent in Cartoon's gameplay is the fact that he's always really elevated right before half and half zone. This allows for two really important things to happen. If they end up pulling half and half zone, they're basically able to have instant high ground, which gives them the best possible chance to win the game. But also, if they don't pull half and half zone, which happens here, he's able to easily set up a shock bouncer and get into half and half zone, and being on that elevated position lowers the chance that they're going to get blocked when they shock bouncer.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Box up. I just hit you midair. Are you good? Box up.
So right here, Cartoon and rRelying are on the heavily congested side of zone. They get a max distance pull for first moving, so they realize they're definitely going to have to make use of their shockwaves that they have. And the most important thing here is to make sure you're together with your duo, and you'll constantly hear Cartoon telling rRelying to get to him as he's tarping.
Get up here with that. Get on back up, get on this round. One shockwave, we're gonna shockwave like this, okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Box up. Are you good?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Nice. Alright, we can do the same thing again, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Right side, play right side, okay? Right side.
So you hear Cartoon there call out right side. In duos, it's pretty important that you stay either on the left or right side of the moving zones. Being on one of the sides of moving zones as opposed to the center of the zone means that you can sort of use the side of zone that's on your right or left as your other wall. So you'll see Cartoon here as he's building, he's not blocking his right side because he knows there's a really high chance that there's nobody on his right side. So this is a really good way to save save mats, especially in duos when mats are really important.
Are you with me?
Coming.
Watch my back.
Behind you.
Yeah, no. I'm good. I'm good.
Right behind you. 130.
Guys, get the mats and get to me. Get the mats and get to me. Get the mats and get to me, okay? Yeah, listen, if it plays far, we're going right side, okay? You ready? Yeah, follow me. Just follow me. I'm bouncing. Land on me, okay? I need you to land on me. Alright, I need the box to pop mech kit. Cover my back. Cover back. Oh, wait. Do you have a shockwave?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, shockwave us.
So you can see relying there gets a lot of really key refreshes on mats as Cartoon's tarping out for them. So also Cartoon recognizes that the zone pulls all the way up this mountain, so they choose to use a shockwave instead of tarping up. This gets them really split in zone, which is obviously going to happen when you use a shockwave like that in one of these moving zones. But the important thing is you get to your duo as soon as possible and you don't make any 1v2 plays.
A shockwave all the way up.
Alright, I'll try to get to you. Nice. Play yourself. I don't think I'll be able to get to you. Yeah, I won't be able to get up.
So right here, Cartoon is fully focused on trying to make it up this mountain so that he doesn't die to zone. He realizes the guy in front of him gets knocked by zone, and when somebody gets knocked by zone, you get awarded that elimination, which means you get siphon health from that, and he's able to make it up the mountain because of this kill.
Wait, I'll be able to. I got up. Are you and I'm with you.
So Relying is able to use the rest of the shockwaves he has, and he ends up hitting a crazy 200 pump kill on high ground. So you really just have to trust your teammates in that their calls are correct. So what Cartoon does is he cranks up all the way to height, and they basically have free high ground for the rest of this game.
I have like 300.
Okay, nice. Okay, you stay ahead, okay?
Okay, I have 3 bouncers. If you want to go down.
Yep. Drop me one bouncer. Spray the second height. Nice. Keep spraying second height. Spray the second height. No, follow me. Don't bounce her down.
When playing high ground in competitive Fortnite, it's always really important to continuously pressure the team below you so that they do not contest your high ground. So as you see, Cartoon continuously rains fire down on the team below them so that they don't end up having the ability to shockwave up for height.
I can't get the mats. I can knock the mats. Come back up. I need you to split me mats. You shot me shotgun? Here, take it back. Just keep spraying this team. Spray this team, yep.
I'm spraying this spray.
Keep spraying. Do not stop spraying these kids. Don't let them breathe. Do not let them breathe. Keep spraying. Building a floor. Keep spraying.
That's one bad.
How many mats do you have left? Okay, I'm building. Let me build. Alright, where are you? Here. I'm building. Get to me. Form this tree.
From this tree.
Follow me, okay? I'm gonna drop this a little bit, okay? Follow me.
Alright.
Break this tree.
Farm this. Alright, I'm hitting it.
The 2v2. I'm dropping a little bit.
Alright, I have 4 builds.
So this game ends up coming down to the wire in a 2v2 of CartoonPaul and Relying versus Nut and Jays. So there's only 2 things Cartoon can do in this situation. Since they're almost completely out of builds, they either both have to jump down and hope they kill them both, or Relying jumps down and CartoonPaul decides to sit in zone and take the med kit and hope he wins the heal off.
I'm out of builds. I think we have to just drop and kill them, okay?
Okay,
Just stay up. It's a 2v2. Try. How many builds do you have?
2.
Oh, you build. We have to kill them. Done?
Nice, I'm cycling you.
Psycho.
Where is he?
I don't know where he is. Play yourself. Wow, bro. He had that many heals?
He had max heal.
Cartoon and Relying ended up getting second place in this game because Nut had 6 floppers in zone. There's no chance Cartoon out-heals them, so the only chance they would have had to win that game is if they dropped earlier and killed him then. Okay, so let's move on to the next game. This is the game where Cartoon and Relying ended up winning and securing their first place spot in console battles. Since we know Cartoon is uncontested off spawn, I'm gonna go ahead and skip to half and half zone. Also, there's a lot less players in this game, so it's gonna mimic sort of the amount of players that you would see in maybe an opens game.
There's like nobody west besides those billboard kids.
I think they're bouncing. Yeah, they are. I broke it.
Oh my
One
God,
shot. Oh, they guys one shot. Oh, they guys one shot. Oh, they guys one shot too. Oh, I just griefed these kids so hard. Wow. I shot the crash pad at the same time, bro. The other guy was 1 HP.
You just hard drift them.
Yeah, I just. Oh my god.
You ever crash pad?
No, I do not. No rotation.
So you hear Cartoon there say that he has no rotations, so they're gonna have to rotate all these zones on foot and reuse other people's crash pads or bouncers in order to make it into next zone.
I'm gonna run out easy, just solo rotate, okay? Follow me. I want to save builds, you know? Hit this crash pad here. Are you with me? You need to stay close to me, okay? Because it's going up.
I'm with you.
Alright, nice. I'm gonna use wood for a little bit just to get up.
There's a kid to our left. He's still.
You need to follow me now.
When rotating in moving zones, it's always important to make sure you stay ahead of zone. The person who is tarping for you in this situation is always CartoonPaul. They always need to be focusing on zone, while the second person stays really close behind and looks for refreshes. Cartoon also recognizes that the zone pulls into Stark, so he makes his way up by pre-building stairs so that they don't get stuck down on the bottom side of Stark.
Yeah. You need to stay close to me. I need to get through this. I need to get through these builds. I still have a lot of mats actually. We can keep building. I have a lot of mats. So follow me now. Follow me now. We need to go now. We have to go up in a second. We have to go up one. Get up here. Get up here. There you go. Nice. Nice. Get the mats. Get up, get up, get up. Get to me now, get to me now. We have to go up, we have to go up.
With you, with you.
I'm gonna go up again, okay? I boxed him. Oh, he got up, he got up. Can we kill this solo? Kill this solo, kill this solo. He got out, he got out. What are your mats? What are your mats? Drop me out. Box on me, box on me. Box on me. You got out, you got out.
I want to highlight this play that Cartoon made right here. This is exactly how you guys should be looking for refreshes on mats when in full box tarps and moving zones. If you see a person running directly next to your tarp, you can edit out on them and box them completely. In this situation, the person crash padded out, but if he didn't have crash pads, this would have been a really good refresh for them.
I still have 4 flops here. I might make a flop play. Look for edits, look for edits. Look for edit, you edit. Follow me, follow me, follow me. This way, this way, this way. Drop low. Okay, ready? Ready? Follow me. I have no mats. We have to kill this team right here.
Cartoon and rRelying both had no mats left, so the best play for them to do is to drop low ground because that's the best possible chance that they're going to get a refresh.
I have a little bit.
Kill him, kill him, kill him. He's 1 HP. Alright. Come left, come left, come left. I have no mats, but you need to get to me. You need to get to me now. Build, build, build. Put a wall behind us, maybe. I might play flops. I have 4 flops, bro. We need to get a kill. We need to get a kill and play flops. Kill and play flops. He's right above us. Get the mats and build.
Oh my god,
Build, 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 build. Coming. Build, overbuild. Claim everything and build now. Build, keep building.
By getting those kills on low ground, they're able to get a really good mat refresh and claim the entirety of low ground. This basically gives them the ability to completely frag out and win the game from low ground.
How many mats do you have? Watch out for the bouncer.
14 builds, 14 builds.
Ready, kids are dropping. I have 1 flopper for heal. Let me say. Let's go! Let's go! go, bro. I'm at least so good.
That's gonna do it for this VOD review, guys. I hope you learned a thing or two about how to play duos in competitive Fortnite. If you did, please make sure to give it a like. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in a comment down below and give me suggestions on things that you want to learn about competitive Fortnite in the future. I'll be doing VOD reviews every single week, along with console IGL videos and highlight videos from scrims. So if you want some of the best competitive content on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. This is MrGrifs signing out.